What's up, guys? Today let's take a look at how to prevent the arm triangle and some options to escape the arm triangle, okay? The most common setup for the arm triangle comes from the mount when the guy has the head and arm. So let's say he's on side control, he starts going to the mount, and my arm he's already isolated with his underhook. If he starts climbing his arm and pass my arm around, now he gets into the arm triangle position here. So one of the things that I can do is, before it gets to this point, right? Once it gets here, then we're going to see also how to escape, but let's go back one step here. Goes to the mount, he starts climbing the arm. The worst thing that I can do is try to hold my hands together here, because eventually he's going to break this grip if he's good, and he's going to set up the arm triangle anyways, okay? What I'm going to do, instead of holding my hand, is trying to shoot my arm here in between our bellies, okay? So I can turn to my side. As he starts climbing my arm up, I shoot my arm. If it gets trapped, I'll do a little bump. And my hand is going to catch the side, it's going to catch his hip here. I'm going to push against his hip, trying to turn to my side, okay, in order to free this arm. So as he climbs up, I get my hand through, I press against his hip. As he climbs, I turn to my side. Usually my arm is going to get stuck here a little bit. Even if he has hand-to-hand there, I can push the elbow and free my arm, okay? This is probably one of the best preventions here from this scenario, okay? If I'm flat, he's gonna be able to isolate my arm. So as he climbs up, I shoot my arm through, I start turning to my side, I free my elbow, and I, can start escaping the mount now, right? This hand here, look, the hand that I shoot through, I use to extend my arm and turn my body, right? I frame against his hip, helps me to turn to my side. Of course, also bridging too, right? I bridge, turning to my side, I can free my elbow, and I escape this bad position. Now, if he's already here, if already isolated, he passed my arm through, I was too late. So one of the options that I can do, even when he's on the mount, or maybe if he steps out to side control already, right? In either stage, okay? If I try to free my arm like this, I'm hitting my tricep and my elbow behind his neck, okay? That's not really the angle to free my arm. Let's go back here a little. I want to get my arm in between our heads here, right? Not behind his neck. So I'm going to control hand to hand here. I could be ass grip or any grip that you want. And I'm going to get the angle now to get my arm in between our heads. Okay? Also, if I bridge, because if I don't bridge, it's hard for me to touch my elbow on the ground and completely free my arm. Once I bridge, I can free the elbow, and now I tuck in and I'm escaping again. Okay? So it's just getting the angle here. Instead of hitting his head, I try to get the angle in between our heads, right? The bridge here also helps me to get a little more range of motion to free my arm and start playing from here. Now, if I really get stuck here, best option is turning away instead, right? I got trapped here, I still use my hand-to-hand together to push his head away as much as I can. And I'm going to start turning to my side, okay? If I'm on my side, there is no arm triangle because I'm able now to disconnect my shoulder from my neck, okay? Sometimes even as I press my tricep against his neck, if I get a little stuck here, I can catch my leg, bring my legs up, I catch my legs and I swing up and down, turning to my side, right? Disconnecting my shoulder from my neck. There is no arm triangle here. Of course, you can try to transition to my back, arm bar, all that stuff, but then we defend submission by submission, right? One at a time.